Hello fellas, and welcome back to the second episode. We are here in our little village that we found in the previous one. We have our crops still completely crumpled. I've literally relayed all this and it's still absolutely demolished. So I've added so yeah, that's annoying, but I've added a couple of the sort of water areas so we can get that pretty quick. However, today what we're doing is we're making our little thingy farm, our villager breeder. I should really start calling it really, because that's technically what it is. Our villager breeder is what we're doing now. And we are going to start with this kind of stuff. I'll need those ones first, and then I'll need them. That water, those logs, and that torch then. Yes, the rest can wait for now. And this is going to be a pretty simple system. This is going to be the main starting area. And we're going to use one of the leather workers from over there as our new farmer. Simply because he's less likely to already have things like potatoes and wheat in there. So these two, they tend to be mixing and matching what they have. So it's a little annoying, but no matter. But if we do it with the other ones, with the leather workers, they're less likely to have something already there. So how we're starting this, we're starting here. This is going to be the center point. So we're going to go one. Well, actually, no. Because this is our center point, what I'll do, I'll put that there. And that makes it a lot easier for me to see where I'm going. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now I'm going to put that there. And we're pretty much going to build up this thing right here so that I know pretty much where everything is. And then that's going to be where the cobblestone is going to go. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Need to make the T on the end. Now this is where we're going to have our drop down. So I'm going to cut this one out at the moment. That can go. Whoops, that wasn't meant to do that, but no matter. So now we fill in this gap here. Just like that. Same on this other side. There, and that's pretty much the starting base for this. There we go. And then it'll go across. We'll work this out underneath. I'll put a couple torches so I'm not being spammed by all sorts of things spawning down here under light. So that's that. So now we need to pretty much build up the walls. So we'll start with that. Actually, no, before we do the walls, I'll throw that there so I know that's the back for now. Now, so we'll go. We'd have to put like lights here and there. So, so yeah, you'd be trying to think where the lights would go. So yeah, this one is where we'd have that, I believe. So let's. We'll change that for there. Come off this way to there. That's that. Yeah, that's right, I believe. And these will have water logged into them. There we go, fellas. Right. So far we have our thing. Now, what we need to do. Oh, hello. You can't be in here, mate. Not unless you want to be stuck in there forever. So now we're going to waterlog all of these, literally, all these stairs, the slab. Oh, that's got to go down, hasn't it? Take that out. Let's put the slab back in. There we go. That's going to go like that. We then need this. So I need to crouch and place that there. We also need a block on top of that. which then they need to put lights all around. I'm pretty sure they can still use that, so that's fine. That's now waterlogged, so that can have things on top. I'll wait for that one. So everything here needs water in it. That one there. So yeah, I'm going to waterlog all these and I'll be back with you once again. And I think that's the last one. Those two are done. Those two are done. Yes, 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 yep, they're all done. So now we can pretty much fill this in like this. And now we need to pretty much break my hoe, which I left inside the chest, obviously, because I'll do that. There we go. I need this. So now we can plant all of these potatoes and hope to God the dinky village isn't coming. So all this is going to be done. And there we go. We have a full farm of potatoes. That works pretty decently. Now, next thing we need to do is work this thing out before we get the villager in here. Yes, we could get him in, but that's not going to help us at this precise moment in time. So what we need to do is we need to I'm trying to think, what am I looking for? Well, not that. We don't need that. Don't need. No, we do need that. That's exactly what I was looking for. They can move. That can be moved. I need the beds in a second. So we'll get this on here, on all four sides here. Then we'll put that like that. We then need, no, not that. So then, fellas, I was actually right when I did it the first time. So this, I need to get myself up. This bit actually does need to be on the side of here, but I need to so if I just put, yeah, it does need to go like that. So we'll do that, and then we have to dig that out, and then that one out, and then we also dig this out if I can actually have the right things in. Here we go. So dig that out, and I need to put a block there, and no, we don't. That comes out, and that's where that goes. Just there. We can then dig that one out. That leaves that empty. And while I'm here, I'll retill these and put some actual things, some more potatoes in. And then we can do that. That is that sorted. The input. We need them in right this moment. So then that gives us room to put in the beds. Now, oops, I do. That's going to be annoying if it's going to keep doing that. Oh. So that can go for now. That's where they'll be falling. So yeah, we need this layer in. But no, we don't. Everything else, everything downwards needs to go down by one block. So we'll have to have these. We need all of these beds, but we need to make it so that they're facing the corners, just like that. There. And that's that one could go for now. While I'm working it out, it can disappear. That could go like that. There we go. Put that back. Then the villagers will have to go into this bit here. That's something that he sort of worked out as well. Might be better for me to change this so the thing goes from the top. Apparently they tend to work better if you do it from the top, so that's the top. Oops. Top. Top. Top, that's fine. That can then go like that. Get rid of that one. There we go. Oh yes. So all this needs to be dropped down one block because it's a little too high. That is apparently all we need to make it work. The only other thing then would be to have a bit on the underneath, sending them out. Yeah, what I might do, I might get a couple more of those or slabs of some kind, so I can put them on the edges as well. I want to keep this guy in here really if possible, but I don't think it's going to happen. There, he's going to immediately walk out. Where is... yeah. That should do for now. So what we'll do... If we do it right this second... I can't put them in that one. Ah. You, can you go to a block I can throw this on? That's... Stop talking to your fellow there. No, I don't want two of them. Oh, I want to do it, but I want to punch them when they come out. There. Get out the way. Move, move, move. Oh no, I need them up here. I need them up here. Oh, this is the annoying part with these things. They just do not go where you want them to. That's going to be the hard part, getting him up here. Right, so these are growing, which is good. We need 2 villages in here. I don't think it matters what they are, but they kind of need to be thingy. Yes, walk up here. Walk up. I kind of need you up here now, really, so you're ready for when I want you in where I want you. Well, that's one thing we'll sort out now. Put that up there so they can't get up there. There. They shouldn't be able to get in that now. There he is. How are we going to get you up there? Because I haven't got any... I can make some pistons, but that's going to be just so annoying. But I suppose I'll have to work that out now, really, because there isn't really other time to do it. So, I think that's pretty much what we need to do to start that off. So now I'm going to spend about 70 hours getting the villager in here, and then 2 villages into here. So, yeah, wish me luck, because that's going to take a long while. And so fellas, as you can see with this dirt path here, we have almost a villager ready to be thingy. We need to be able to get up this. Come on. Come on. There we go. To punch that one out. Come on. Out. Get out. Come on. Come on, dude. Out. Out. That's no longer your bed. Get out. Go on. Don't make me flood you. I said get out. Out. That's the problem with these things. You can't lead them anywhere because they just don't go anywhere. Go on, move. Hey, at last. So we're going to put that there. Nope, that way. Right. Go on. There we go. We've got him in now. And that is my villager farm sorted, and this is going pretty well. Good that we had them making in the process. So now that should be pretty much kidding all we need to do for that. And hopefully that should work. And eventually we'll get... What you already do? That's surprising. Huh. So yeah, that works pretty much immediately. And we've already got potatoes on the go. So hey, that works. That's cool. So now we've literally got a series of villages automatically going. So we can then move these where we want them to once we've figured out well, what to do with them. So first thing I need to do is probably would be the best thing is, since none of these are registered to, well, none of these are actually locked in, what I might do is I might basically move these into some kind of iron farm, because they're already in use at the moment, so that way we can get an iron farm, get some cheap iron, and then we'll use these as a thingy. And we can use them for all sorts of stuff, but if we've got one on the go, oh, it's grass. Right, so then, what I need to do then is figure out where, well, I may as well just put it straight here really, ain't I? Just do like a few lines around this side, and then organise it from there. That's probably the best idea, I think. So now I need to figure out the design we're going to put here. I suppose it's probably going to need some like 2 lines, like 1 line here, 1 on that side. I'll have to remove that house. Yeah, that seems about right. It's pretty much outside my front door then. So we'll have line here, a big gap in the middle, and maybe that'll work. Yeah, I'll probably send them off that side. We'll remove this house. We'll build it. Well, we'll build a thing here. We'll remove this house, this house, this house. That's where the sort of kind of like storage thing will do. We'll send them off there, and then we'll work out whether they will want this way or this way once we've figured out what they have. Maybe. Well, there's all sorts of plans. I've got to figure out which one I want to use, but that's pretty much the plan for now. And once we work that out, we should be kind of in the gold. And so, fellas, with the thing we're going to use, we have our resources. They are here. This is pretty much all we need. It's going to be like a manual version. You can make it automatic, but there's no really ideal of that. So what we're going to do, I've already removed the 2 houses that were here, and we're going to fill it in these blocks here, starting from obviously here, that way, and then back this way, ending here-ish. So I am going to start digging this out. Got to try and think. It'll be in those 3. They'll stand. Yes. Oh, that one. So we'll start here. Got to dig this out. There you go, fellas. We have 2 holes, 1 there and 1 there, and it is now a case of literally. What on earth happened there? Oh, I think it's when they drop down that. Okay, that won't happen when it's thingy. So I think now literally it is just a case of just spamming down these carpets all across here. And it doesn't matter if they're on there because they have to go on top of that one anyway. I need quite a lot of carpets. Hopefully I've got enough on me at this precise point in time. Just so I can show you how it needs to be done. There we go. Just there. I can walk on that now, so that's fine. Not that one. That one we don't need. I'll have that back. There you go. So we've got a nice flat section of carpet just there. And we need these sides doing. Just here. So also, while I'm building this, I think I probably should let you know, this is sort of a design based on I forgot his name. I've got his name at the moment. It's the same one Mumbo's done on his on the Hermitcraft server, and it's it's a bit more of an automated system. Unlike obviously with the one that was original, that's even more automated, and Mumbo's kind of toned it down a bit from the automation because it wasn't exactly necessary. And then I've pretty much made it virtually manual because, again, I don't need it to be at any form automatic at this point in time. It literally serves no purpose to me. So I've pretty much done it pretty much in the same kind of fashion, only it's the instead of using the any redstone, you flick a lever and that's what locks them in there. So that makes it much cheaper. Like literally, it's now a few pieces of wood and the cobblestone I've already mined. So there we go, and that's all the carpet I need. So now we need to get this, and we just plop these on there, just like that. I'm going to start with this one, just like that. There. And doing that makes me realise it. Oh no, it's not. Okay, and I thought it was too low for a second. Then it's not. It's because we don't need this bit. So I think I'll probably dig this middle section out now. Okay, fellas, we've got this dirt out of the way, so it's a bit more cleaning now. However, something I've literally just figured out. These guys can actually use these things. I didn't really think about that, so we're gonna have to put some kind of like border around some gate that they can't get into, so that they won't rectify these as theirs. Either that or I'll have to lock them inside their houses, which is probably something I'll do, to be honest. It's probably better to do it like that. Just lock them in the house. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. So I think I'll do that come the night time, and then we can actually use this as our main thing. We'll probably use like these things, these other villages some other time, but for the meantime, you need to get out of that. Yeah, I need that back. Thing is now he can't get out. Can he? No, he can't get out now. There we go. Now we can. Can you just get out, please? Yeah. So it looks like I'm going to have to like literally lock these into the thing so that they can't get to them. Otherwise, they're going to end up standing inside them. So we'll do that. But next part is a stack of these. Well, I say a stack. It's actually 2 stacks. So we'll actually do this to there, just like that. So I'm going to build this up. I'm actually going to do it both sides at the same time, except we're not going to put these in. That side will be for like some other random ones, like obviously grindstones and the looms and things and whatever we need. So let us build this next bit. Should be nice and quick. There we go, fellas. We've got this all sorted, and we have children. Lots of children, to be honest. Actually, that's kind of funny because I didn't think. I suppose since these have their own new beds, it's like it's still recognising these. Well, it might be recognising these as beds they can sleep in. I kind of hope not, because I'm going to get a hell of a lot of babies outside here now, and that's not going to be ideal. But next part is we need these logs. Now this is going to be a bit more of an annoying thing. So I need. Oh no, I did it. I knew that was going to happen. So what I need to do. I need a layer down here, just for now, just like that, and then we're going to put logs on top of this, and I'm going to do the same here, around the back of this, just there. What I'm also going to do, I'm actually going to lock these in their houses now, because that needs to happen. So now I'll do that. There we go. So now that one can't get out, and I've got to do this quickly, so we don't get too much stuff spawning. So I'll see you once these are all locked away in daytime again. And so fellas, from what I can say, I think I've got all the villagers, I think, inside a house of some sort. So they're not going to be running around now, messing this up and causing havoc. So that's helpful. So I can actually continue with the rest of this stuff. Now what I've done is I've logged these up so that they're pretty much the logs. That one doesn't matter, so yes it does actually, because of how I'm doing it. So what I want to do is we want to set all these in line, so they're pointing straight up like that. Literally just for aesthetics. Yes, I'm going for aesthetics, who'd have thought. So I've got to do this on both this side and that side, and then we're gonna get a roof on it just there, like that. No, we're gonna have a double length one, so it's gonna be like that. It's like, which I think that means I've got not quite enough of these, so I'll have to work that out. But that's pretty much what we're after. Too high on the top, and these logs on the sides. And we're actually, I'm going to need another axe for this, but we're going to strip them like that, just for aesthetic reasons, pretty much. That's took me a whole, well, probably about 2 days to do that, so back to bed. There we go, fellas, that's looking nice and tidy. Quite like the look of those. Nice little zigzag, well, stripe pattern, not zigzag really, just no, just stripes. And so, last couple of things is we need our fences. These fences are just going to on top of there. I have these, and these all need turning on. Now we're probably going to start with that for now, and then we need do it this side because it might be easier with the things in the way. Let's just put that in for now. Give you an example of what's next. This is probably going to be the hardest part, and to get in here, looks like I'm going to need something there for now. Yeah, no, not that way. Let's do it a bit more ideal. Put that there. There we go. That should be a bit more ideal. There we go. So we've got to put a layer of these here, just like this. All stacked up. Oh, this is going to be... Ooh. There we go. And then we need the fronts on all of these, just like that. There we go. And that is pretty... Oh, no, not there. And that's pretty much how we need it. Just like that. So we have little slots and pockets for them to stand in. And then we lock these so when one of the villagers has gone in there, so we can't get more than one in there. And to be honest, I don't think they tend to. It's just in case they end up pushing each other. And that's pretty much the whole system. And then because they're on carpets, the AI will state that they can't move anywhere because they can't walk on carpet. Well, they can't walk on carpet to another without anything underneath, because there's a gap underneath. There's no block there, and so they don't see it as a thing you can actually walk on. So that's pretty much how that works. So I'm going to get these trapdoors and gates and levers in. And then this is pretty much sorted. Then we'll have to start funneling out some of the ones in the thing just behind here that I can't see. But let's get this all worked out. And there we go. We have our things in place. Now, hopefully, once we get our villages in here, what will happen is we'll have to remove this. I'll probably do that later on. So we'll have these funneled out into some kind of system here. I've got to like design some kind of a system. It's going to be a little bit redstoney, but basically I might do it here, to be honest, because it'll be easier. Plus there's nothing else over there anyway, so doing it here in line with this is probably a better choice. So we'll probably do it here. We'll have this bit here to like indicate if we're going to put on the left one or the right one. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. And then we'll pretty much just funnel them into whichever one we want. Yeah, let's get rid of that for now. But the system here, what we need to do is we basically need to make a little chamber or a minecart system. From there, pick one of the villagers up, send him to this thing. He's going to have a zombie in it. Probably flowing with water. It's kind of like a similar thing to what, again, as what Mombo did. It's a pretty decent system, to be honest. Hey, who guessed? Mombo. But he'll take it through. What we'll do, we'll look at his trades beforehand. So I'll use I'll have like some kind of swapper system to change out all the different types of things we need, like composters, all the little different workstations, composters, grindstones, stone cutters, all that lot. We'll have them cycling round and pop whichever one I want on there. Once we find out something we like of his, we can lock his trade in. Then we can have him go forwards, get attacked by the zombie, and then he'll obviously turn into a zombie villager. We could then cure him. Here we'll have nice cheap trades, and then we can send him up to here, and then we'll pick if we want to go to the left one or the right one, depending on if we've got this stuff or something over there we want instead. That's pretty much my idea. This is going to take some time, so I think I just need to basically just get some of these and throw them in here for the time being. Probably a good 5-10 of them, just for like little pickiness. I wasn't meant to throw that. I just wanted to do that. Just to like give us an idea of what we've got. Let's get rid of that. Let's see how many we got. See, we're getting a good few potatoes. We've got potatoes forever now, so that's kind of why I put these as composters, because we've got potatoes, and we can get potatoes pretty decently cheap per emerald. We can use that for emeralds, and then we can use the rest on this side with like grindstones and masonries? No, smithies, to get all the different armories and weapons and stuff. And hopefully that should be pretty much a good sort out for us. I believe that seems pretty decent. So what I'm going to do first though is we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That sounds about right. Is it? No. There. So yeah, I'm pretty much going to light a few things up so that nothing spawns, particularly in this area, because that is something I definitely don't want. Do not want any form of spawning in this thing, because it's going to cause some hell. Well, if things get blown up or spiked or God knows what else, turn into zombies. And hopefully it shouldn't happen. But I think we're going to have to leave it there for now. Well, I think we'll sort out the system here for the delivery system, and we'll work on this zombie stuff once we've got a little more things to do, or a little more like a few minecarts, some rails, a bit of redstone, just enough so I can like actually build it. Maybe, and definitely some armor as well. I'm going to need some armor of some sort. So, but in the meantime, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you like this episode. Subscribe to see some more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you, fellas.